The greatest breakthroughs in your business are not coming from the computer. They're not coming from typing on the keyboard. They're going to come from, as I've mentioned before, creating some space. So I'm out here in a beautiful day in Toronto. I'm just going to show you my view here. So right now I'm sitting right by the river. Springtime is here. The ice is melting. Layla is chewing some stuff. And, you know, a couple years ago, I took a 2-month sabbatical in the summertime. I took 2 months off completely from my health and fitness business. This is before we started Healthpreneur. And it was a 2-month test, really, to see, number one, would the business do better without me? And number two, you know, just in terms of like getting me more focused and clear on what I wanted to do in the future, all that good stuff. And I got to tell you that those 2 months off were some of the best months for me personally and also for our business. So my brother, who runs operations for our company, he ran the business obviously while I was playing tennis and taking my dogs for a walk and hanging out on park benches. And he's like, dude, man, it's better without you. It's better without you because now he's forced to do things that normally he would turn to me to get done. But that's not the point. The point is, during those 2 months off, I had a lot of time that was not on my computer. So I would take a journal, I'd go to the park, I'd play some tennis, I'd sit in the grass afterwards, do some stretching, hang out, do some thinking. And I gotta say, like, in a world where everyone's talking about grind and hustle, listen, I'm telling you, the biggest breakthroughs are gonna come from chilling out. There is a time to work hard, don't get me wrong, right? You have to put in the work. But it comes at a price. Right? When you're constantly on social media chasing likes and followers, that is the wrong game to be chasing. It is the wrong game to play because likes and followers have no bearing on your business. And yes, there are ways we can convert them into clients and dollars and so forth, but like we have to keep the main thing the main thing. And there's two things that matter in the world of bringing thoughts to life. Number one is the idea. And there's a lot of debate about what's more important, the idea or execution. The way I look at it is that execution is the second piece, which is extremely important. It's very important to execute because if we don't, then we're just talking, you know, and writing ideas down that never become realized. But here's the thing is that once you have figured out the execution piece, once you've put together some type of process to perfect the execution, then the only thing that makes that thing better is a better idea. So let me give you an example. Not all my videos are good. Maybe this video is not good. I don't know. But the process of me creating a video, like the execution of it is really simple. I take out my Osmo Pocket. Obviously, I have an idea of what I want to talk about. And I hit record. We record it. We upload it to YouTube. We upload it to social. And we do some stuff with it. So that process is dialed in, right? Like there's no thinking about executing that. But what makes the difference between one video and another? Well, if I have a video, or if you have a video, or a piece of content that is much, much better based on the big idea you want to get across in the video, then that video is going to do a lot better, right? So how do we come up with great ideas? Well, great ideas come from space. Not like outer space, but like thinking and having time away from the doing. Right? You can't innovate and hustle at the same time. So what I want to encourage you here is to think about how can you create more space in your life. You know, maybe you have like thinking Thursdays where you take half the day off and you go to a park with a notebook and you just sit there and look at the trees and allow things to come into your head and allow ideas to percolate and to culminate into big ideas, right? You know, I'm watching this really cool YouTube channel. It's called, I think, First We Feast. And they have a whole segment called The Hot Ones. And it's this interview series where the guy interviews celebrities while eating 10 increasingly spicy hot wings. It's a brilliant idea. So how does, like, if you look at, okay, how does one YouTube channel take off more than another? It's because that is a brilliant idea. Watching celebrities cry, swear, sweat on camera while they're being interviewed for their latest movie, for their journey. It is brilliant, and it's so much more interesting than just another sit-down interview. Now, I don't know where the idea came from, but that's the difference, is that yes, you execute the videos, you put them up on YouTube, but what makes that channel have 5 million subscribers now? It's a brilliant idea. And now, I don't know the host Sean Evans, but listen, I think all the greatest ideas in this world have come from that flow state, that space. It's not from the doingness. So what I want you to think about is take time to separate yourself from everything. Take time to think. Take time to allow things to percolate and come from wherever they come from. Once you have that idea, then we want to move it into action, right? Because there's no sense in having a bunch of ideas if we never act on them. But anyways, so that's just a bit of my process of how I come up with ideas, what my thoughts are on ideas and execution. And listen, like, you have amazing ideas that are just sitting in your mind. And sometimes you just need a bit of space to allow them to come forth. So anyways, that's the deal. Listen, as you know, we help health and fitness coaches and experts grow their coaching businesses. And a big piece of that is coming up with an idea, a big idea, that's going to captivate your audience. And this is one of the biggest things that most businesses miss. So anyways, if you want our help to get more clients and scale your coaching, book a call with us. Let's jump on the phone. Let's figure out where you are, where you want to go. Let's brainstorm an idea to move you forward with more clarity and momentum. If that's of interest to you and you're sick and tired of really not making the money you want to make and just find yourself burning out, then how much longer do you want to let that go on? So there should be a link around this video. Click on that. Let's book a time to chat and let's see how we can move you forward. All right. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to get back to the bench and the river. I'll see you soon.